Would they just beat the crap out of him with a bat?
I don't know. I didn't see that part.
I did.
The witnesses who shot that video weighed in on the spot.
I'm sorry, I'm shaking real bad.
For 30-year-old Wesley Foster, recounting what happened is a little more difficult.
Sorry, it's real hard to talk about it.
Foster says one afternoon back in April, he stood on the public sidewalk outside this Safeway at Southwest 10th and Jefferson to ask people for money. Foster is homeless and a recovering heroin addict. That day, he was also on break from class at Portland Community College. In a lawsuit filed this week in Multnomah County Court, he says a security guard told him to leave. That guard works for Signal 88, a private contractor hired by Safeway. When Foster refused, he says a second guard identified in the suit as IBRAHIM SERAPHIN came out.
And he came up behind me and he grabbed me by the shoulder and he starts beating me with a baton.
The suit alleges Foster was hit repeatedly on his back with a solid baton. It goes on to say Foster was taken to the hospital via ambulance and treated for these injuries.
I mean, I know there's a lot of people out here and homelessness is a problem. What this guy did is totally unacceptable.
It's a challenge that we don't know what to do with culturally, and sometimes that gets acted out in extraordinarily unlawful and harmful ways, and I think that's what happened here. The fact, though, is that the security guard has no jurisdiction on this sidewalk and certainly has no authority to repeatedly beat someone.
Police declined to charge the guard, but did file a report. In it, Seraphin says Foster was being too aggressive. He then says he pushed Foster, and Foster responded by punching him. Then he says he hit Foster with his baton twice. So Signal 88, for its part, is not commenting on the lawsuit. Neither is Seraphin, that guard. By the way, he's not named as a defendant. Signal 88 is the only defendant. Safeway, for its part, told us safety is their primary concern, adding, quote, "This falls outside the guidelines of how we request our third-party vendors to handle such situations."